The best of the Morning X
with Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy.
99X.
Barnes, Leslie, Jimmy. Let's have a standing ovation and a warm welcome for the man, the legend in Atlanta radio and TV, Alley Pat.
You're right up there, Alley Pat.
Thank you.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
Doing good. Things have changed in this whole radio scene, haven't they?
Oh, very much
Since the
so.
40s and the 50s. You had to do all the commercials live, and you had to sing the songs even, didn't you?
Yeah.
How many years were you on Atlanta radio?
About 47 or 8, something like
47 years?
that. Yes.
Did you have a partner, or were you by yourself?
I was by myself.
Who'd you
The whole
interview?
time.
What kind?
Everybody.
Who was big? Who were some of the
Anybody
biggest
he
people you
wanted.
interviewed? Who are the biggest people you interviewed?
Oh, I don't know. You know, entertainers, mostly.
Who's the
And-
biggest star you can ever remember coming on the Alley Pat show?
Well, I guess you could say somebody like Duke Ellington and Ella Fitzgerald
Wow, that is big.
and folk like that.
Now, guys like that. I mean, after the show, after you go out and maybe have a beer with them, have a cocktail, just hang out with these guys afterwards.
If you wanted to, yes.
It was different back then,
Oh,
right?
very definite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they come in, they leave. Boom.
Yeah.
Back then,
they're too important now.
you hit
Well,
the
they
town.
didn't have their posses with them back then, though, either, too. Right now, they come in with 20 people, hangers-on,
Yeah.
publicists, and back then it was probably them and maybe one person.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you used to? I mean, did you used to hang out with Dr. King?
Dr. King and I were at Morehouse at the same time. It was after I came back from the Army, however, and we were in school there at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
He was younger than me. I'm not trying to tell you that I'm young, but we were there at the same time. I was I was slow to learn. I didn't want to learn. As a matter of fact, my people sent me to school, and I didn't have to work, and I was riding around in a car every day with a whole bunch of fine gals around. Who the hell would who wants to graduate?
yeah, really.
Hey, if you can stay there, you're prolong it as long as you can.
I prolonged it. I only took 2 classes a year.
Oh, that's nice.
Now,
That's nice. He's not dummy.
your dad was a Baptist preacher. What did he think about you getting into radio at that time? Was that like a good profession at that time, or what are you doing?
Let me see. What did my dad think about that? I don't think he cared either way.
He didn't care either way.
And he didn't want me to be a preacher.
He didn't?
No,
Are you a religious man?
to some degree. I'm
Just like Reverend Williams.
I am
to
what-
some degree.
I am what you would call a closet Christian.
And what does that mean?
Well, I believe in the hereafter, and I believe in treating you as I want you to treat me. But I'm not going to get up and shout and tell everybody I'm a Christian and go to church every Sunday with a Bible in my hand and on my knees all the time. No, I'm not going to do that.
You do it privately, in other
I do it
words.
very
Yes.
privately. Yeah,
Well-
that's my private business. Nobody has anything
Right.
to do with
And,
brother.
and plus, I see you up late Saturday nights. I see you hanging out Saturday nights. Tough to roll out of bed Sunday morning.
Well, sometimes, but I have to stop that now. I'm too damn
You're
old.
not drinking anymore?
Come on.
Oh, I didn't say that now.
Oh,
What's-
okay. I
what's-
was going to
no,
Alley
say.
Pat, what's your cocktail of choice?
You really want to know?
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Beer.
Just straight out, just beer. Nothing fancy.
Yeah. Well, now I like anything. I can drink anything. It doesn't matter. And I can mix it up, and I never feel it. I have a high tolerance for alcohol.
Do you? How many beers till you get drunk? Till you start feeling it?
But
What?
I got to say this. Black folk aren't like you white boys.
Do tell.
Now, see, you white boys drink 2 beers, you want to fight.
I am. I'll tell
They
you
want
what.
to fight, yeah.
I had
wanna
a
fight.
glass and a half of white Zinfandel last night, and I was flying.
There's a distinct difference.
Is that right?
Very
What's the
much
difference?
Yeah, I want to hear this.
Well, black boys,
Mm-hmm.
they can drink 4, 5, 6 beers and you can never tell it.
Uh-huh.
But when white boys drink beer, got to fight somebody.
Testosterone thing. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So what happens to black guys when they drink? They just kind of
They
what?
cool.
They just
They
chill?
chill.
Chill. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's true.
That's the word.
That's true.
And I
to a
tell you
degree.
another difference, too.
Yeah.
Black boys drink beer out of a glass, for the most part.
Yeah.
You all drink it out of a bottle. You want to put your hand around the neck of the bottle and walk around with it in your hand and show everybody, I've got a beer.
Oh, I live near a black area, and I see a lot of brown paper bags around there.
Oh, that's when they come out of a store where they are not supposed to drink it, and they have it in a bag because the police can't tell what they're drinking. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, what is? Are you a?
I'm talking about when you go into a saloon or a restaurant or a bar, you drink it out of a glass.
All right.
But you all sit there and drink it out of a bottle.
What is the deal with black folk and malt liquor?
Black folk can drink malt liquor.
Uh-huh.
White folk can't.
Why?
I guess it's something about the
Is it taste good?
It makes you
You have
sick.
never had any?
I don't know.
Well, it's supposed to run y'all crazy.
It does.
Yeah, you notice malt liquor is not sold in white neighborhoods.
It's sold, but it's not advertised.
Is it sold?
I'm sure it's sold.
Nah, not to no great extent. Is it sold?
Oh, I don't. Probably not a lot.
No.
Yeah.
No. Malt liquor is a black product, and
That
it's sold
is.
mostly in the black neighborhood.
It is funny to
And
try.
you would never notice it unless somebody told you about it.
Yeah.
It's subtly done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, Allie Pat's on the air with us. Allie, what's the biggest thing that irritates you about our city? Like, what are you, mad about right now?
I'm not mad about anything.
Anything.
No.
Now you touched on something about because we talked off air. You are a widower. You're married for how long?
Just about 50 years.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And now you're back to just kind of casually dating.
Well, I've gotten to the point where I don't give a damn about that too much now.
But you like spending some time.
I've been there and done that.
You like
And-
the young
and
ladies, though.
Huh?
You like the young ladies, though.
Yeah. But it isn't worth the time to chase them now.
If they come to Alley Pat, you're all right
then
with
that's
it.
different.
What's harder to land a black woman or a white woman?
And Jimmy, you're
who's a
fascinated
bigger
about
A woman
the
is a
line.
woman. I don't
I mean,
care
are they-
how much what her complexion is.
It's all the same.
all the same. It might be at this point easier to land a white woman.
You think? Why?
I didn't say I think. I said I know.
Oh, you
Oh,
know.
he knows.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. That is, there is something about women that they like dark men. White women, black women, they like dark men.
It's true.
I don't care what it is. I don't know what the myth is.
Well, I think
we
I know
know
what the myth is.
Come on.
Pat. Yeah, let me tell you. Do we have to turn off the mics and tell you what the myth is?
Well, that is a myth.
I don't think it is.
Oh, yes, it is.
That is
We
not
have to take a break. We'll be right back with Alley Pat.
I want to talk about them police down there where they're striking again down there. Them police locking those people up down there again.
All right, let's talk about that.
We're going to get to that.
I'd rather talk about that than these damn computers because I don't know nothing about
Well,
computers.
Pat, darling,
Well, wait. Let me tell you something.
Wait, let the man talk,
I
Jose.
let the lady go.
This is my show. Keep your damn
So,
mouth
you
shut.
just say this.
You know,
I wanted everybody to know if you go by the cheap bags you buy all along, they will pick them up.
That's what it
What
is.
is he talking about?
And we go raise Cain about it, and all of us go chip in and hire one of the best lawyers in the country to beat it.
We ought to have a hell of a march on the city hall. Because it is a hustle for them, and we ought to really bring it to the attention of the total public. So the hell you going to
Well, down at my first of it, you have to buy 50 bags.
I don't know, but that bag it got you
It's
using.
$1. I thought you bought those bags at the Home Depot.
What are y'all
Like
talking
it.
about?
But I didn't know you were supposed to buy those bags
Yeah.
in the city.
No, you don't buy them. But they in with the people that make the bag you buy them from.
Oh,
That's Alley Pat. Alley Pat is here.
what do you all do? You sit out here and record everybody else's program?
Yeah, we have no
We
show of our
analyze
own.
them. Yeah.
We don't have our own show, Pat.
Yeah.
We record other people's show. What is
We
your
look to the world for
What
that.
is your name? Your full name? It's not Pat. Is your last name, isn't it?
James A. Patrick.
James A. Patrick. Okay.
I think you need to have us on your show, Allie Pat.
I don't usually have white folk on my
Oh,
show.
come on. Alley Pat, we could be the first ever.
Hey, the devil made me say that.
Oh God!
Listen,
I think
hey,
I
wait,
think
wait,
your
wait,
listeners.
Wait. I'd be happy to have you on my show.
Oh
Be the
man.
first white folk ever on your show.
No. That isn't true.
You said you don't have white
He
folk.
said he
Well, I
normally
said-
doesn't.
Oh, normally.
Listen, I lied.
You're a big computer man, aren't you?
No, I don't know anything about computers.
He don't know anything about them damn computers. Come on.
I am
Come on.
literate.
Email, alleypat.
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
I'm
I
gonna learn
don't
me
know
some
how to
computer.
turn on
I'm
the
gonna learn
computer.
me some computer.
What? Now, I think your viewers are probably very big 99X listeners.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing that the demographic of Alley Pat's Corner, very big crossover there.
Yeah, I have a lot of everybody.
A lot of young 20 and 30-something white people.
It's a movement.
Well, hey, back up, because he was going to dissolve the myth for us.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, let's go back to the myth.
Before we went to break, you're talking about the myth is not true, and you're about to explain why.
About black men.
I didn't say that I was going to
Yeah,
explain it.
you
you
just
said
look
not
like
true.
you
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, come on, Alley Pat.
You've never been in, and you've never been in an NBA locker room.
No, I haven't.
Oh, God.
Now you guys are getting dirty. That's
They
what
are,
you're
Alley Pat. They do this every morning.
Do they really?
Yes.
No,
In other
way.
words,
There's a myth.
the
There is
myth
a,
is that. Let me see. How can I put this?
there is a myth
nicely?
that black men have
Are
very
more endowed.
large feet. And
No, it's
that's
not
the,
feet.
and that's what, you know.
It's not feet.
And I'm just saying, in the locker room, you
But
can
that's-
see their
that-
feet.
That's not true.
All right.
For instance, Jackie Robinson. Mm-hmm. Okay. Jimmy. Was it Cleveland? What's his name?
James Brown.
Jimmy Brown.
Uh-huh.
They weren't endowed at all.
How do you know that?
You saw him with the drawers down?
How do you know
I
that?
saw them in a locker room. I saw them under a cold shower.
Oh, well, it just... I mean, maybe Gary Coleman is the exception. But beyond that, Emmanuel Lewis. Beyond that. All right, let's move on.
That's not exactly
Yeah,
true.
we'll move on.
All men are, and listen, exercise is the thing that develops everything.
Well, now, wait a minute. I exercise that all the time, and it ain't...
Well, maybe you're exercising in the wrong way, sir. Yeah, you might.
We don't want to hear about that, Jimmy.
Alley Pat,
man.
what do you do every day? What's your day like?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing?
I
So you and I, we do a lot of the same things.
I program my dogs.
Well, now,
I've tried that for a long
Now,
time.
let me ask you something, though. Because I called you this morning and, gave you a little wake-up call, give you time to get your stuff together and come down here.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on the phone with you about 6:15, and you said, would tomorrow be okay? Because today it didn't look like it's going to be as good a day as tomorrow. Now, if you don't do anything all day, why
What was
is
the
today
conflict?
Maybe he wasn't
a
feeling
tough
well today.
day?
Well, you have better days. Athletes have better days.
Yeah.
Don't they?
Uh-huh.
Some days.
Some days are better than others.
Some days they can't do one thing right.
Uh-huh.
And other days they click.
Have you ever been fired from a radio job? Never?
No. And I have said some terrible things about people. I like to play myself as an underdog all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All right? I like to make myself the fall guy.
Kind of like
So-
Barnes, yeah.
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 We're the
So
same.
whatever
Right.
I say about anybody, they take it in stride because they know I don't mean it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying it just for the hell of saying it.
What's something you said on the air that got you in the most hot water that people just...
And maybe you regret saying
know.
it.
I have never had anybody to say, listen, I have even told on fellows who were selling corn whiskey and where they were hiding it. And I'd say on air things about where they would put the whiskey. And the police would go down and get the whiskey and lock them up.
Now, this is back in the days of
Back in
Prohibition,
the
yeah?
days, Yeah.
And there was a lot of that going on
Oh,
in
yeah.
this
Well,
town.
hell, there's a lot of it going on now.
Why does there need
It's
to
just not corn whiskey now, it's crack.
Yeah, that's right. That's the difference now.
But there are people still who make moonshine.
Yes.
But why would you have to make moonshine? You can buy anything in a store. What is it about moonshine?
It's kind of like I used to play the numbers when it was they'd lock you up for playing the numbers. I don't even play them now because they're legal. It ain't no fun though.
It's not fun if it's legal.
Yeah. I like to do things that are a little risque, and that's the reason.
So how would you go? How would one buy moonshine?
See me?
You have to know where to go.
No, see him. Listen to him. See Pat.
See me?
He's got a little.
I can hook you up.
Jimmy going down to the south side. Hey, Pat, I'd like some moonshine.
Oh man.
Have
that's
you ever
fun.
had eggnog mixed with moonshine?
I can't say I have.
What is
Hey,
moonshine? What is it?
It's corn whiskey, man.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Texas.
Hell, they make more moonshine in Texas than anywhere.
I must not have been born yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're quite young.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's still done.
I would have the eggnog and moonshine, but there's too many fat grams.
Too many?
Yeah, I don't. Too many fat grams in the eggnog. It's bad for you.
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding.
Fat grams.
He's kidding.
Grams of fat. It's too fattening.
Well, you done all right.
Oh, thank you. Will you promise us you coming back again sometime and talk to us?
Yeah, if you'll pay my damn parking when I come out here.
Well, there is no. Wait a minute. Where did you park? Free
There's
parking.
free parking right in the front.
I think you cats are very, very cheap.
It's free parking.
Come on.
You invite the man into your house, then you charge him for.
Where did you pay for parking?
Where'd you
There's no
pay for parking?
paying here.
Where did you park?
I gotta tell you, if some guy made you pay him for parking, your car has been stolen.
Well,
There's no
Was
park-
it a valet? Did you give him the
Yeah.
keys?
yeah.
the valet downstairs?
Because we don't have a parking
Where did you
guy
pay
here.
for parking?
I didn't pay it.
I didn't
Oh,
think so.
okay.
All right, one last thing. How about the fish quiz?
Oh, yeah.
Fish
All right,
quiz.
Fish quiz. You're gonna be good at this. You like to fish?
No,
No. Okay.
no.
Good. You'll be real
You
good
like
at
to
this.
eat fish?
I like fish.
Okay. This is called a fish quiz.
All right.
Celebrities from A to Z have all taken this quiz. It's 10 seconds.
No, it's
I'm
15.
sorry, 15 seconds. I apologize. 15 seconds.
All right.
And in 15
This
seconds.
is a catch now. It's
No,
No,
it's
no,
not.
no, no, no.
You
Catch
have
10,
Catch,
okay.
No,
It's
you
a game.
You got to catch fish.
All right.
15 seconds. You got to name as many fish as you can. Just start rattling off different kinds of fish.
Anything that lives
Okay.
underwater.
You get
Yeah.
You get one shot at it. We'll put you in the Hall of Fame with all the other people.
Right.
You'll be right.
Just
We have
rattle 'em off.
we have a champion.
I I don't think I know too many.
Oh, I'll bet you do.
Grouper.
Well,
Hang on.
hang on a
Hang on.
second. We have to be official. Let's light it up. On your mark, get set. Alley pad, go.
Grouper, mullet, bass, red snapper. That's about
come
all
on,
I know.
Come on, Alley
That's
Pat.
all I know.
You got to
four.
give it a better effort than that.
Really? No,
You've been around 80 years and
I
you named
don't-
4 fish. Come on.
Well, see, when I was coming up, we didn't eat too much.
There weren't fish back then.
He didn't eat a lot of fish.
He didn't have fish.
You eat a lot of fish.
No, what did you eat back then?
If you didn't raise it, you didn't eat it.
Right, that's right. That's right.
All right, Alley Pad, it was nice to meet you.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for being on our
you gotta
show.
come by again.
The best of the Morning X on 99X.
Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy.
The original 99X.